Today I'm going in for service on my motorcycle. I will also change to new tires on my bike. I guess that I have maybe 3,000 kilometers left on them. Maybe. It's really hard for me to say. It will be nice to have new tires next season and also at the end of this season. So okay. I will take the opportunity to go for a ride on this bike. Why? My bike is in for service. Hoppa. Vad i helvete. Kan du kolla om sadeln är i lägsta läget på den där? Jag är inte så... Den kändes lite högre än... Var det den? Ja.
Har du nyckeln? Nu ska vi se. Man gör så. Här står det ett H.
Ja.
Viker man den så. Då är den låg bak. Den tar vi och knäpper den. Viker den ett varv.
Då är det låg fram.
Ja, då är den låg både bak och fram.
Jag tror jag behöver ha så.
Det som är bra här.
Ja.
Att man kan variera.
Ja, just det.
När jag är ute på långresor. Då brukar jag ändra. Så jag brukar ha den. Jag har alltid låg bak.
Ja.
Men jag brukar ändra så att jag har hög eller låg fram.
Okej.
Då får du lite annan vinkel.
Ja, precis. Ja, just det.
Så är det. Så det här är jäkligt smart.
Ja, det är klart. Perfekt.
Bakre sadeln och skjuta lite framåt och bakåt också.
Ja. Yes, toppen. Tack så jättemycket. Oj, jösses, vilket ryck. Nej. I could definitely feel difference when starting the bike. Then I felt the movement from the boxer engine side by side, which I don't feel, of course, in my bike because that's not a boxer. A couple of month ago, I was test riding the Yamaha T7, and in that bike I felt some vibration, and on this bike I can't say I do, but it's road tires on this one, and also a complete different animal, so to say. This is a different bike. Really nice, of course. It's comfortable, and when I was turning left before, it was really easy to ride slow, to hold the balance of the bike while riding, no problem. So it's really easy to ride this one. I like it, but I also like my bike. Not very big difference. The seat is more comfortable than on my bike. It feels really nice to sit on, and yeah, why shouldn't it? It's a bike that's more than twice the price from my bike, so of course it's a really nice bike. It definitely should be a really nice bike. It feels really nimble to ride. It's of course a bigger bike than mine, and it's heavier, but it feels nimble. And the engine maybe feels a little more like a car engine than a motorcycle engine in some way. It's definitely really easy to ride slow on it. Really nimble to handle the bike. Definitely. It feels totally different when riding in the roundabout. I guess it's the engine that makes the difference, but or maybe it's the engine in combination of the suspension, because I can't say what's the difference, but it feels different. It's bigger difference between this bike and my bike than it was between my bike and the T7. This feels really different in curves, and I can't really say if I like it or not. It's really easy to handle, but it's really big difference. Oh, strange. And I guess that it can be a combination of lower center of gravity, boxer engine, and different suspension. And now I will take a little ride on gravel road, and I will take it really easy. I'm not used to this bike, and it's also road tires on it. But this type of road you can ride on which tire you want, because it's not any mud, it's just gravel, and it's hard surface, even though it's some loose gravel on the top. But it's definitely a different bike than mine. It's really noticeable. It is noticeable, I can tell you. I like it, of course. It's a really nice bike. It's looking nice, and yeah. The side stand, totally different, much more forward. So when I stopped this bike and should take down the side stand, I was taking the center stand instead. So it's really different. And this is, oh my god, oh my god, oh, really heavy to get up from the side stand. And it's leaning here, so I guess that's the biggest reason for that. But the rear brake really braked the bike in a way that the brake doesn't do on my bike. But they are really much the same, except for the handle of the weight, how it behaves in curves, and the brake. It's much touchier on the brake than my bike. And this road is a little slippery in the surface. It's a lot of loose gravel on top of it, but it feels nice, even though. But I will definitely take it easy. Here it's a little harder surface. As you can see, you have not that much loose gravel on the surface on the road here. I will now take it for a ride on the highway, so I will be able to feel how it feels in higher speed, and yeah, like that. And that's interesting as well. Definitely a lot more power than in my bike. Definitely a lot of power in this one. But I can't say that I need that power actually. It's not. I don't feel a lack of power in my bike. It's so easy to ride slow on this. So easy. So extremely easy. Hoppa. It's fantastic. It's so easy to ride slow on this one. It's just you really have extreme balance in this. Definitely a nice bike to ride. I really like it. When the road was leaning, it was a little heavy for me to get off the side stand, and that's of course because it's heavy and also a little high for me. So I only have my toes in the ground. so it was heavy. And I also noticed a big difference that the side stand is much longer forward on this bike. I don't know if that makes any difference when take it off the side stand, but it definitely makes difference when putting down the side stand. And yeah, but as soon as you are up on the bike and ride it, it feels really nimble. It's much easier to ride in low speed than my bike. Low speed maneuver is really easy on this bike, and that's of course really good. Even though it's a heavy bike, it feels very nimble even in low speed. And when turning with a bike, it feels really different from my bike. I don't know if it's the lower center of gravity, or if it's the different type of suspension, or if it is the boxer engine that that wants to rotate the bike like this. So it almost feels like I want to describe it as it feels like a car dressed like a motorcycle in some way, if that makes sense. It's really easy to ride in low speed, almost like you are riding on four wheel, almost. But it looks like a motorcycle, and of course it is a motorcycle, but yeah. And I have to say, now when I have ride on the 1250 and coming back to this one really feels good actually. It's smaller. It fits me better in some way. The 1250 felt this one feels really nice actually. It's a really nice bike. I really like this bike. It's really nimble. I like how it feels to ride it. It feels really nice. That was all for this time. I hope that you liked the video, and I also hope that you stay on my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in next video. Bye!